Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome to this video. This is Mona, and today inshallah we're going to be talking about 7 proverbs in Egyptian Arabic or Masri that has the word cat in it. So let's get into it. Before we start our proverbs, the word cat in Masri is ut. If it's a male cat, you would say ut. If it's a female cat, you would say utta, utta. And if it's a group of cats, you would say utat, utat. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain for you because this is a little bit of advanced proverbs. I'm going to explain it in Masri and Egyptian Arabic, and then I'm going to briefly explain that in English as well. So try and use them in different examples and think of different situations where you really wanted to say this proverb, and if this proverb really fits into a specific situation that you've experienced before. So let's get into our very first proverb here. Our very first proverb is زي القطط بسبع ترواح. زي القطط بسبع ترواح. And this is equivalent to a cat with 9 lives. As you might guess, زي القطط بسبع ترواح يعني واحد اتعرض لحاجات كتيرة فيها خطورة، فيها خطر، وبعدين هو دلوقتي كويس وما فيش عنده أي مشكلة. ممكن يكون مثلا حد نط من الدور الرابع أو حد وقع من الدور الرابع، لكن لحد الآن هو كويس وعايش وما عندوش أي مشكلة. زي القطط بسبع ترواح. Okay, so this is equivalent, as I said before, to a cat with 9 lives. That means someone who's actually been through a lot of dangerous situations, and then every single time he survives. So it's more of like he dies and wakes up again and dies and wakes up again. So for example, if someone jumps out of the 4th floor, probably not jump, but just fall out of the 4th floor, then he survived and he's not harmed whatsoever, I can say هو زي القطط بسبع ترواح. Okay. So basically you can use it if there is someone who survived many dangerous situations, or every single trouble he goes over it, هو زي القطط بسبع ترواح. You can't really harm that guy. Okay. Our next proverb is زي القطط تاكل وتنكر. Now this is a negative proverb right here, which means that it's like cats. They eat and deny. Some people say this is an equivalent to an African proverb, the river that forgets its source will dry up. I found that in one of the books, but it's equivalent in terms of meaning. يعني زي القطة تاكل وتنكر، يعني حد انت عملت له حاجات كتير قوي، حاجات حلوة كتير قوي، وهو ما بيفتكرش الحاجات الحلوة دي، بينكرها، بيقول لا انت ما عملتليش اي حاجة حلوة، ما كانش في اي حاجة حلوة انا اخدتها منك قبل كده، ما عملتليش اي خدمة، ما عملتليش اي معروف، بالرغم من انك عملت له حاجات كتير. Okay, so that means that this person, you're doing a lot of favors for him, you're doing a lot of good stuff for him, and he denies it. He says like, no, you haven't done anything to me. Okay, so ده معنى سلبي. This is a negative, of course, proverb. If someone, and I'm sure you met some of these people, that they really don't appreciate what you're doing for them, then they are زي القطط تاكل وتنكر. Okay. Our third proverb, إن غاب القط العب يا فار. إن غاب القط العب يا فار. If the cat is absent, play your mouse. So if the cat is absent, the mouse will play. Can you think of a meaning for that? Exactly. So that means لو في حد مهم، يعني مثلا انت عندك مدير، اوكي، المدير ده مش موجود، انت مش هتشتغل كويس زي ما هو بيكون موجود. يبقى هو لو كان موجود انت هتشتغل كويس قوي، لو هو مش موجود انت مش هتشتغل. Okay? So that means if someone who's like your boss, who's absent, he's like the cat in this occasion, he's absent, he's not there, then that means you're not going to work well because he's not there. So it seems like if your mother, لو مامتك مش موجودة في البيت، انت مش هتهتم بالبيت، مش هتنظف البيت. So if your mom is not there, then maybe you're going to mess around and not clean the house. So إن غاب القط العب يا فار. Okay? Our fourth proverb here about cats is القط ما بيحبش إلا خناقه. One more time. القط ما بيحبش إلا خناقه. This is literally means that the cat does not like except the one who chokes him. That might not make a lot of sense, but I will tell you what does that mean. This is often used, بنقولها كتير قوي لما بيكون في حد مثلا خلينا نقول لو في بنت بتحب ولد والولد ده مش كويس، الولد ده بيضربها، okay? لكن هي بتحبه قوي، وبالرغم من ان هو وحش وان هو بيضربها الا ان هي عايزة تتجوزه وعايزة تكمل حياتها معاه. يبقى القط ما بيحبش الا خناقه. يبقى هي قطة مش بتحب الا الحاجة اللي بتخنقها، okay? الحاجة اللي بتضايقها. ماشي؟ Alright, so from the literal translation, this is basically used when there is, for example, like there's a girl that loves a specific man, and this man, he is not good and he beats her up, for example. So though that he's not good and though he's not good in treating her, she wants to marry him. She wants to spend the rest of her life with him. So that's basically mean that she only likes the guy who choke her or the guy who really, really annoy her, but in other sense that she loves him. So القط ما بيحبش إلا خناقه. We can say that in this occasion. طيب. Our fifth proverb for today is جبنا في سيرة القط طلع ينط. جبنا في سيرة القط طلع ينط. And sometimes it's said in another way. And instead of طلع, some people use جه. جبنا في سيرة القط جه ينط. جبنا في سيرة القط جه ينط. And this is basically mean when you mention the cat came up or came jumping. Does that make any sense? Okay. لو انت او انتي بتتكلموا عن حد معين، خلاص، عارفة محمد اللي شغال في الموارد البشرية مش كويس خالص. اوكي؟ مش شرط ان انتوا بتنموا، مش شرط ان انتوا بتقولوا كلام وحش، بس حتى لو بتتكلموا كلام كويس، لو مثلا بتقولوا عارفة محمد بيشتغل شغل شطور قوي، برافو عليه. لو محمد ده جه وانتوا بتتكلموا في نفس الوقت عنه، يبقى ممكن ان احنا نستخدم المثل ده، فنقول جبنا سيرة القط هنا اللي هو محمد جه ينط او طلع ينط. Okay? So this is basically used if you're talking about someone whether positively or negatively and he came up at the time that you're speaking to about him, then you can say جبنا في سيرة القط طلع ينط. Okay? So if Muhammad, for example, is one of your co-workers and you want to talk negatively or positively about him, so you're saying that he's not a good person or he's a really hard worker, then you've seen him coming while you were talking with your friend about him, and you can say جبنا في سيرة القط طلع ينط. Okay? Our sixth expression, and hope I'm counting right, ادي القط مفتاح القرار. ادي القط مفتاح القرار. And this literally means give the cat the key for the storeroom or the stockroom. Okay, so a stockroom is the قرار. It's a very old term that they used to store things in it. So a translation to that might be stockroom. It's not used that much except in this expression, not very much. يبقى احنا بنستخدم المثل ده لما انت بتحط حد يكون مسؤول عن حاجة وهو شخص مش قد المسؤولية. يعني ايه؟ يعني مثلا لو انت جبت واحد حرامي اوكي وشغلته في بنك، يبقى انا هنا اقدر اقول ادي القط مفتاح القرار. يعني ايه؟ يعني انت اديت الحرامي مفتاح المخزن، القط بقى يلعب زي ما هو عايز في المخزن ده او في القرار ده. ماشي؟ نفس الشيء لو انت اديت الحرامي مسؤولية في البنك، هو طبعا هيسرق الفلوس. اوكي؟ طيب يبقى this means that for example if you're giving a responsibility to someone who's not responsible or who shouldn't take such a responsibility. So for example, if there is a thief or a burglar and then you're making him work in a bank, so that means he's gonna steal the money for somehow. So ادي القط مفتاح القرار. And our seventh and last expression for today is القطة كلت عيالها. القطة كلت عيالها. That means the cat ate her babies. Ew. So let's see what does that mean. في عند المصريين اعتقاد ان الحيوانات الأليفة زي الأرنب والقطة لما بيخافوا على العيال قوي بياكلوهم، خصوصا في الأرانب. اوكي، انا عارفة ده مقرف شوية، معلش استحملوا معي. لكن ده بيتقال امتى؟ ده احنا بنقوله لما يكون في حاجة فظيعة حصلت، حاجة صعبة قوي. اوكي، يبقى القطة كلت عيالها دي تعبير صعب، صح؟ يعني امتى القطة تاكل عيالها؟ لو حاجة صعبة قوي 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 حصلت، مش كده؟ بالظبط نفس الشيء. يعني مثلا لما اقول، على فكرة يعني التعبير ده مش مستخدم كتير، مثلا لما اقول الراجل الطيب ده دخل السجن، القطة كلت عيالها اولاد. اوكي ماشي، يعني حاجة مش متوقعة، حاجة غريبة، حاجة صعبة جدا. ولاد الراجل المسكين ده ودوه دار المسنين، القطة كلت عيالها. فده معناه ان حاجة صعبة قوي حصلت. اوكي، مش مستخدم كتير بس برضو في قطة، صح؟ طيب so this means think about it, when the cat is going to eat her own babies, so that means something really really difficult happened, right? So in this occasion it's used when something that is really difficult happens, something that is out of nature a little bit. So for example, if the good guy, like this is a good man and you know him all over your life and he's a good man and then he got into jail, القطة كلت عيالها. Like ايه اللي حصل ده? What happened? Yeah. For example, if you're saying also the other example that I provided in Arabic was that if there is a children of a specific man, when he got old, they put him in a home. So I can say القطة كلت عيالها, like after all of these years that the guy spent with them, they throw him in that place. So I can say that, like, of course it talks about a negative situation, okay, or it shows like surprise, something really happened. Yeah, it's not used very much, so be aware when you're using it. The other ones are as far as I understand. Yeah. طيب, I hope this is useful and this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, let me know. please feel free to subscribe and like. And also, if you have similar proverbs, like the ones that we have in Masri in Egypt, then why don't you tell me about them in the comment section? I would love to see the different proverbs and different languages that has the same meaning. And if there isn't anything clear, please feel free to ask. Thank you very much for watching. Assalama. Bye bye.